100. Thank y'all for joining me. I come to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I just give you a little bit of something, something. I kind of do an unboxing and unbagging of some freebies that I've received. So I think I've talked about this before. So, by the way, my name is Bretta, and I love finding free stuff and low cost stuff and just fun stuff to do. So, fun food and freebies is all a culmination of all the things that I like and I enjoy. Okay. So I just am inundated with so many free stuff. So many free stuff. I'm inundated with so many free things, free activities, free events, free. So I'm more on a freebie side, but I do like to splurge. I like to take myself out, and because I'm single. So yeah, I take myself out. I go to free workshops. I do all kinds of stuff because I'm the type of person that loves all things, learning new things, different things. I'm like, tell me more, tell me more. And is there something that I can get from this besides a freebie, right? So, anyway, I started my channel because I don't know, I've been doing stuff on IG and TikTok. So, my number one video is on TikTok and on IG. I have it pinned on both, so I'm still under the name Fun Food Freebies. But my number one video is the funeral museum. So I love telling people that story about the funeral museum. But anyway, let me first tell you my story. My story, when I was a teenager, I was essayed. And this community center would take me places. And a lot of the places were free and low cost, right? And this was like my happy place. Like, I still remember all the things we would do with this community center. I learned how to swim, I learned how to skate. I went to the Galleria, which is our big mall, expensive. You'll see some celebrities, local celebrities at the mall. But the Galleria has a big ice skating rink in the middle. So I went ice skating with them. I've been to Michael Jackson concert like twice, all for free. Majority of the things that I did were absolutely free. And it was just a happy place for me. It was like just a lovely, lovely time. So that was my joy as a kid. And I started trying to think, how can I make this a business? I actually had somebody ask me that question, like finding freebies, girl, how is that a business? So I started doing workshops. And some of the workshops that I do, I actually, my number one seller is charcuterie board workshop. And that's a paid workshop, okay? That's how it's a business, okay? So, so when I do my workshop, number one seller is charcuterie board. I went to a free charcuterie board class. I did. And then I paid for a charcuterie board class. And then I was like, I could do this. And then I've had like macrame. I know how to macrame because I learned from this community center. So I loved, like, I'm like a ingrown social worker that's never been to school. Well, I have been to college, but I did not major in social work. But that's okay. I think I may do that for my master's because I love school. I like school. I like all types of stuff. So I'm like, dibble and dabble in all kinds of things. Yeah, so that's me. So anyway, that's where Fun Food and Freebies came from. I had another name, and then I changed the name to Fun Food and Freebies. And I really enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. So you'll hear a little bit about me, a little bit more. I spent 30 years as a dispatcher, so I talk about that a little bit. I did that on my last video, so go check out my last video. I talked about some freebies as it relates to your job. So some people receive all types of freebies as it relates to their job. So whatever your job is, since dispatchers are kind of known for being first responders, some people don't look at them as first responders, but according to the state of Texas, they view us as first responders. So first responders 911 police dispatch, 911 dispatch, police dispatch, and our fire department. All three have dispatchers. And I'm speaking of City of Houston, HPD. So I would get freebies from HPD officers and HPD, Houston Police. And I would get freebies from 911. So we were, yeah. But go back and look at that video. I kind of explained it. If it was confusing, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, because they always hiring. I'm going to see them sometime this week. So a lot of freebies. I have so much stuff, right? I have pens and all of these type of things. And I actually took it to my job, all these free things, and I just put it out on the table. I told one of my old supervisors, because I retired. I did 30 years, y'all. I cannot believe I did 30 years. I did 30 freaking years as a freaking dispatcher. 30 years. I cannot believe that myself sometimes. I'm like, how did I do that? Yeah. I did that for 30 years. And I was like, no, it's time for me to move on. I must move on. I have high blood pressure. I have kidney disease. I wasn't able to sleep, wasn't eating right. It was just a whole culmination. It was so much stress. I was working like 16-hour days. Nobody can tell me that we don't work our ASS off. We get paid real good, though. They get paid real good, comparable to if you're not having a degree. You don't need a degree to be a dispatcher. You don't need you just need probably some experience, like customer service experience. That's what I put on the resume when I first applied. But yeah, and then I was in military before I joined the Houston Police Department dispatch. But yeah, I've had a fun life. I want to share it with you. Sometimes I'm viewed as not being as old as I am, which is kind of fun. I like doing that because I get to go with the seniors. Because I'm a senior now. Some stuff I'm still not a senior. But yeah, I get to do all types of things, and I love it. I love going places. So now my thing is just like, how many places can I go to within a year? Yeah, so I just want to be the type of person who shares what she knows. The things that I know. I'm not a gatekeeper. I will tell you. Yeah, so I don't keep it to myself. So I know a lot of free things that you can get and so on and so forth. So I've talked about this before. Going to your local community center for freebies, okay? For free things. Sometimes they don't even worry about your how much money you make. They may have all types of activities. I put out a video on what is it? A short. I put out a short on. I got no hits on that short on. Where did I get the hits? I guess I got the hits on Instagram. I think I got the hits on Instagram where I just put a video talking about how I never took Spanish class. My mother told me to take Spanish, y'all. And I was like, I'm not taking Spanish. I'm going to France. I haven't been to France. That was so funny to me. Because I remember before she passed away, my mother passed away. But before she passed away, I remember telling her that. We just cracked up laughing. I was like, all these years, man, I wish I had taken Spanish. So I was looking at the halftime show and didn't know no Spanish. But I've been looking for a class. So I saw a class, but they had already started. Like in January, early part of January, they had started that class. So I saw the class. It said beginner Spanish. So I'm looking for another one. And I think I saw this on a community center. So I'm okay with driving there and going to the class. But I'm going to learn a little bit of Spanish. Ask me if I know any French. Come see, come ça. And then I went to Korea. So I know I know a couple of words in Korea. Bali, 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 Bali. um, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. 아줌마, 아저씨. Ajumma is a male older guy, and adashi is a female woman. So yeah. So that's 안녕하세요 is how are you doing, I believe. And Bali Bali means, this is Korean. Bali Bali means hurry up. So we would get in the cab and be like, Bali Bali, Bali Bali. So funny. But the only a few things that I know. Comme si comme ça is French. I used that was like my favorite word in French. Yeah. And most people kind of know the one song, Voulez-vous ouvrir avec toi ce soir? When I was in French class, I remember the teacher asking us, do we know any French? And everybody was like, yeah, we know Voulez-vous ouvrir avec toi ce soir? And then she was like, do y'all know what that means? When we're in high school, and we were like, no. What does it mean? And she was like, do you want to go to bed with me? Well, we had a good time. We had a good time in French class because I took French class with a couple of jocks and all of that kind of stuff. So we had a good old time in French class. Love French class, and still cannot speak a lick of French. Let me see. How do you say? I think my name was Shetty. Dang, I forgot how to say. I forgot how to say my name. I forgot. Oops. I think when you don't use it, you'll lose it, kind of thing. Yeah. So anyway, I love going to community center. So I went to a community center today and got this, and I'm just now opening it. I kind of saw what it was because one of the workers, the employees, she actually opened the box for somebody else. Okay. So I was being nosy. What she got? What y'all got this time? So I've shown this box before, and I go to a lot of food distribution, and that's a good thing, y'all. So on my Instagram stories, I try to put in my Instagram stories about some food distribution, but I also have 2 videos on how you can actually search to find free food distribution near you. Even if you're in Houston, even if you're not in Houston. I'm Houston based. But if you're not in Houston, you can just simply put in Google where to find food distribution near me, or where is food pantry near me. Just put that in Google. Simple, really simple, seriously. But if you're in Houston, I believe you can put that in, and then scroll down, and you'll see Houston Food Bank, and I believe you can put your actual zip code on there. I'll try to put it, I don't know, in my community tab, or maybe I'll re-upload it to what's that called, and do a short. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But yeah, so during my Tuesday and Thursday, I have a freaking plant, y'all. A couple of plants. And one of my friends, she was like, I was telling her, I believe I've caused gnats with the plant. Gnats are accumulated because the soil probably has some type of fungus or something, right? So these gnats been flying around. So if you see me doing like this, oh my God. So tomorrow I'm going to get the Zevo, I think it's called. Oh my God. They just giving me the EBGBs because they fly around, and then they're always like close to your eyes, nose, and ears. Like what's with that? Somebody tell me if you know. Like, oh, it's giving me the creeps. Yeah. So that's what you see me kind of, yeah. My earring fell. But my friend was telling me, she was like, girl, you need to not water them so much. You cars drive right and all kinds of things. Girl, sit them plants outside. And I was like, man, for real? I'm going to kill them if they go outside and it's too cold. But she was like, okay, it's just a plant. Just get another one. I was like, girl, you right. You so right. Anyway, oh, they got some good stuff. Okay, so I think this is called butter lettuce, if I'm not mistaken. Butter lettuce. They got some celery. I really need celery. I need the lettuce. And they have some beets. Oh. So now I got to learn how to cook the beets because I don't know how to cook raw beets. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's several beets in here. This little bitty baby beet. And then they have one sweet potato. I actually, some of my sweet potatoes, they start having some roots. So I put them in some soil. The plants look really pretty. So I don't know when I'm supposed to, what is it? Like dig them up and see if they actually made more sweet potatoes. I don't know. And then got some oranges. These oranges were so good. Hard to peel though. And then I think this is a grapefruit. So you got to be careful of grapefruit sometimes with high blood pressure medicine. So you got to check that. But it's 2 grapefruits. Maybe 3. But the oranges were so delicious. And the rest of them are beets. This is a big beet. So I would have to Google it to see how to fix that. But yes, that's all that came with it. But another food distribution I think I go to probably next week. They have produce and all kinds of stuff. But this one, they tend to have fruits and vegetables, which is exactly what we need as, yeah, we need if you suffer from diabetes, heart disease, and stuff like that. So this is perfect for me. So I wanted to show y'all that. And then I wanted to show y'all the when I was talking about community centers are one place that you should go to actually see if they have free events. I also wanted to, is community centers, and another one the name is multi-service centers. So those are excellent places for you to go to see if they have free or low cost things for you to do, because they have like games, they have bridge night, they have chess day, chess night, stuff like that. They go into the rodeo for absolutely free. That one sold out, but I've been to the rodeo too many times. So that was another place that the community center took me when I was a child. So I've been to the rodeo a lot. Let me see. They have all kinds of stuff. They had a Black History breakfast that was absolutely free. That was sold out as well. I had something else to do anyway. But next month is Women's Month. Women's Health Month. I don't know. It's something with women. Women's Month or something. Well, they have a luncheon. So absolutely free. I think I signed up for it. So going to the women's luncheon. So that's good. Absolutely free. They even provide transportation because they have buses. You know, I always thought that the buses was actually some prisoners. Not all the buses are the prisoners, okay? Because a lot of the community centers are actually owned, not, is it owned and operated by the constable? So the Constable Precinct 4 has several community centers, and some of the other community centers have different things as well. And their website though is funky. That they have free swimming too. The county has free swimming and the city has free swimming. So no matter what your age is, you can actually learn how to swim if you check into I'll be posting that because I posted it before. Last year I posted it. I still get hits on that freaking video about free swimming. So free swimming, City of Houston, free swimming for the county, which, I mean, we're so lucky here in Houston. Oh my God. We're so freaking lucky. We're so freaking lucky and blessed. Don't come down here though. We don't need no more people. We don't need no more people. just joking. No, for real. Don't come. You wouldn't like it anyway. It's too country. You wouldn't like it here. No. We have library, we have city library, we have county library. Then you go out, certain counties have their own library. Like we have Harris County Library, which is the county for City of Houston. And then City of Houston has a library, right? Then you go further out, let's say Sugar Land, Fort Bend has their own, and that's a different county. Yeah, so Montgomery County, they have their own. Everybody kind of have their own community center, and I'm just like, nobody else has this. Let me know, y'all. I want to know. I'm nosy. Does other cities have this? I remember going to Vegas, and I went to the library in Vegas, but I didn't really deep dive into the matter if if you have city libraries, if you have county libraries. I'm just assuming that everybody had it. Just let me know if you don't. That's something though. I don't know. But let me know. Anyway, okay, lastly, I wanted to show you, the bag is toe up from the flow up. So if you are in the military, there are so many nonprofit things for you to do. I went to camp for absolutely free. Now, I have a list of a couple of camps that I haven't gone to. I was on a list for going to a camp. They took me through the ringer. Like, they gave me a freaking interview. And then they were like, oh, okay, we're setting you up for another interview. I'm like, God, dog. I'm talking about. And then the interview was like late at night. It was like 10 o'clock or something. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't have to go to work. Like, it was strenuous, like extensive. I was like, seriously? Oh my God. But yeah, so a lot of nonprofits have free retreats for first responders and for military people. So some of them are absolutely free. Sometimes you have to pay for, if it's out of the state, maybe you're in the state that it's in, who knows? But if it's out of state, you have to pay for your own transportation. But sometimes they give you a stipend. So this was Camp Aranzu or something. Okay, yeah. But this was their gift bag. This was cute. Yeah, that's where their camp is. I've seen other groups go to this camp, so I'm not sure. But yeah, they gave us a little first aid kit right here. This was our badge with our name on it. This was a little clip. So I can finally take this stuff out and throw this bag away. But yeah, they gave us, this who the camp was with, Camp Shield. So, excellent camp. Love it, love it. Love going to their camp. I've been to the camp 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 times. I've only gone to this spot once, though. I think once. But, yeah, beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really pretty. But, yeah, really nice. So, this is one of the nonprofits. So, always look into nonprofits if you want to go to, like, a retreat for military or for first responders. So, nurses are considered first responders, dispatchers, police, fire. What's another one? I guess doctors, of course, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, and all branches of the military. So sometimes they don't require that you have PTSD. Some of them do. But yeah, so such a great experience. They had like a zip line. They had all kinds of stuff. They had like a climbing tower. They had all kinds of stuff. It was really nice. Really, really nice. The only thing I missed, they had archery. The only thing I miss is canoeing or kayaking, which the constable has kayaking, canoeing. I get them confused. But yeah. Really nice. For free. They have archery for free too. They have free tennis. It is so much available to you. I could just go on a tangent, which I can. Okay, well, thank y'all for joining me. Okay, bye. I know, I zipped out. I'm about to zip out. Thank y'all for joining me. Hopefully you like and subscribe, and see you on Thursday. Okay, bye.